Data breach could put at risk up to $223 billion of brand value of the top 100 brands of the world, as per a joint cybersecurity and brand value impact report by Infosys and global brand consultancy firm Interbrand. The report examined the long-term impact of data breaches on value of the world's top brands across sectors. Shares of electric vehicle maker Tesla Inc. surged nearly 20% on Tuesday, rebounding from a deep sell-off with its largest daily gain in a year after data showed an increase in China sales and an analyst raised his rating on the stock. The jump, which added over $100 billion to Tesla's market capitalization, stopped a 5-day streak of losses for the company in a Nasdaq slump, in which investors spooked by rising interest rates have abandoned growth stocks with heady valuations. Tesla's stock remains up about 70% over the past 6 months. The Delhi government aims to convert its entire transport fleet to an electric vehicle system in the next 25 years, Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia said yesterday. It is an aspirational dream to convert the entire transport system of Delhi to electric in the next 25 years, but it is not impossible, Sisodia added. Medical peer-reviewed journal Lancet has published the interim results for Phase 2 trials of Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin, calling it safe, immunogenic with no serious side effects. The double-blind, randomized, multi-center Phase 2 clinical trial to evaluate the immunogenicity and safety of Covaxin in healthy adults and adolescents was carried out at 9 hospitals in India. In a major restructuring move, homegrown auto major Mahindra & Mahindra has fired around 300 management executives since the start of this calendar year, as the slowdown in the domestic automotive industry exacerbated with the pandemic taking its toll. The automotive division of Mahindra, which suffered the brunt of the layoffs, has suffered a debilitating 27.52% decline in sales in this fiscal so far. Industry volumes have shrunk by 13.2%. The White House said on Tuesday that the government will distribute around 18.5 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines this week, fewer than last week because no new doses of Johnson & Johnson's vaccine are ready to be sent out. J&J's manufacturing has been slower than expected, and the company was not expected to be able to deliver any doses of its vaccine this week.